Okay, Peter, this is what came in the box. Of course, it's the motor, which I don't need. You do. And of course, the focuser itself, and the gear that will go on to the, well, it would have been the focusing mechanism, so I don't know if you're going to need that. But anyway, as you can see, the draw tube, this is the end that's going to go into the adapter, but the draw tube will come, that would be all the way in. That would be, the draw tube would be all the way in this position. Now, if you can see it, Cindy's trying to hold it in focus, there's a little edge here that has a angle on it, and then there's this groove. Okay, so this is the adapter right here that I just made you. And you were worried about the screw hole size, but the screws, the heads of the screws, these are counter bores go in here. So you could see that that's that. But the screw body, this is the clearance hole for the screw body. So this one goes down in here, and this basically has to be below this ledge in here. Okay. Now, the rest of the screws will go into the other holes, of course, and you may have to cut these off. I'll give you a couple different lengths. But the way it works now is the focuser body will go into this groove. I hope you keep that in focus, Cynthia, like that. You can see that it fits in there. There's a couple thousandths play, maybe 5. And then you'll have to determine which way you want to orient it. This will of course go on your ONAG first. So then once this is in, there's some 632 set screws in here, and I'm going to just screw them in until they're not tight but snug like that. Not snug, I would just say down to where they're snug, and then I'm going to back it off just a hair, and like that. So now actually the focuser cannot fall out, but you can turn this because it's in the groove. So when you're ready to use, after you determine the position, then you would, I'm not tightening these a lot, I don't want to nick up your, I'll let you do the scratching. Okay, so now you can see this is mounted. I got it at a slight angle, but that's not important. What I was trying to explain to you was this. The draw tube will go flush with this. Now, I really don't think you want it to go into the ONAG. It's actually slightly behind it, so there's no problem there. And what I was explaining to you was that, let's say that this is your camera, your STI or Starlight Express Lodestar. The camera would go in here. Now, what I was trying to get across to you, that this thickness makes no difference because you can put the camera anywhere you want. You could put it there or here. The STI body is actually much longer than the Lodestar. It's probably back here. So once you have that depth set, then of course you can rack the focuser in or out. So you're going to do your rough setting first of your camera, cinch it down, and then you could see that you could make it go further into the ONAG or further or out further, because you still have all of this adjustment. I'm going to just stick it forward one time so you could see. Now, there's the fine adjustment. Of course, the motor is going to go on there. And then this little gear will go, once you take this and this off, the gear will go on a shaft that's in there, and then you will slip the motor housing on and tighten it around here. So, that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm asking my assistant Cynthia to stop recording now. The square.